Going on, Jerome? It's a beautiful Sunday. Birds are chirping and stuff, and it's time for another Vikings news dump. So, this would have got done. We would have had winners and losers and all that stuff yesterday, but Daddy had some social engagements to go to. It happens. But, well, winners and losers at some point today. And overall, it's like the preseason, injuries aside, overall, pretty happy about things. Like, guys stepped up, and you're starting to see some players have some stratification, like which guys are going to make the 53, which may not, right? And, of course, the centerpiece on Saturday was quarterback one, McCarthy, making his preseason debut for the season. Of course, had the one preseason game last year against the Raiders. It's fantastic stuff. And all the talk is about him, and obviously it's going to be overanalyzed to death, but that's certainly part and parcel about things. And now, basically, McCarthy's one drive, field goal drive, it's a Rorschach test. If you're in on JJ, check the box. You're in, you're good to go. If you think JJ sucks and he's a bust, and then you're like, boo, he can't even get in the end zone against the Texans' second-team defense, whatever. Boo. But overall, I was pretty impressed. Like, it checked the boxes of things that you want McCarthy to do. He was able to get the team out of the huddle. He was able to scan the line of scrimmage. He even audibled once or twice. His communication with Ryan Kelly is on point in terms of protections. Was able to move, pick up that fourth down, which is great. Picked up two other ones through the air. The connection with Jordan Addison, quick and often. 3 for 33 yards. The fourth completion he had was to him behind the line of scrimmage. Lost some yards is what it is, and yes, he did miss slightly high on that one to Lucky Jackson on the skinny post. But overall, so the Vikings started off the drive at their own 12, which through penalty and all that stuff. Also, remember, a touchback gets you the 35. So I don't know, but the Vikings did have a 13-play, 58-yard drive, ate up 6 minutes, ended up in points, and objectively, that's a successful drive. That happened in regular season. You're going to be good to go. But it was against the Texas backups. Well, McCarthy also didn't have JEROME and also didn't have Justin Jefferson, so it's whatever there, right? Like I said, it is really a Rorschach test, and it confirmed your biases one way or the other. If you're in on JJ, or if you're out on JJ, that's where you are, right? Also, Justin Jefferson, can't wait to get him on the field. Have him ready for week one. You're going to be good to go. PA on the mic. It's looking good. Look a little red. I feel like PA definitely got some sunshine. And also, if he grows that beard out by December, it's like, do we got some Santa vibes going on? It's giving Kris Kringle. Yeah. Also, speaking of quarterbacks, so Slinging Sam Howell got up off the mat. He was really good. 11-13 for a $105, 100. K-Fan 100.3 rating. Also snuck one in from the goal line. Good second effort there. And Howell, there have been some concerns about Howell, especially when he basically got demoted from the second team by Brett Rippon in camp a week ago. But he strung together, stacking up some good days at training camp, as well as obviously here in a game situation, preseason, looking good. So I feel okay. I feel a lot better about Howell than I did about a week ago for the quarterback 2 spot, right? And also, quarterback 3 spot. All right. So Max Brosmer, of course, the Gophers put this out. It's great. 5 of 8 for 47, had a touchdown. Had multiple, would have had multiple touchdowns, but they got called back. 118.1 quarterback rating. And the thing about Brosmer, it's more than just the stats. So it's the same as with Howell. It's the same as with McCarthy. You could tell, like, all three of the guys look comfortable operating the offense. And with Brosmer, a UDFA rookie, yes, playing with threes against threes and all that stuff. But overall, like, could you see Brosmer being a consistent NFL backup quarterback? Yes. I think so. I think his accuracy, getting rid of the ball, comfort in the pocket, even when things are breaking down, I think that's all important. It's all good stuff. Yeah. And also, stars, you could talk about. You could talk about Jordan Addison, looked really good. Addison's, frankly, Addison and Grenard might be having the best camp of any Viking out there. Also, you could talk about Jordan Mason, looked really good with his fistful of carries, four carries for 20 yards. Just Also was in there in pass pro spots, was pretty good to go. But Xavier Scott, all right, so I know that Ty Chandler, the Vikings going to try to give him every opportunity to secure running back 3, but Xavier Scott, 7 for 40, 5.7, breaking tackles out here. The pride of Maine, the pride of UConn out here. He's not an orthodox running back, right? He's a converted wide receiver, kind of has like a rugby body shape, like he's 6'1" and 219. Well, not even rugby. Maybe like Aussie rules football or something like that. And he'll play some good special teams. He caught a ball for 11 yards as well. Good in pass pro. I love Xavier Scott. Right, it's clear the Vikings do as well. So it's fun to see him put together on the field. Also defensively, Gabriel Murphy. Right, so the Vikings have an embarrassment of riches on the edge with AVG, Grenard, Diamond Dallas Turner, Bo Richter, and Gabriel Murphy. This is good here. All right, so it kind of stunk because Gabe Murphy had a knee injury last year that basically cost him all of training camp as well as preseason. But Murph dog, let's go. 4 pressures, 1.5 sacks, 3 total tackles, 5 quarterback hits. So Kenan Slovis, formerly USC / BYU / whatever, as well as Graham Mertz. I mean, it was just a bad day. Just a bad day all around. Plus, the Vikings second team defense, they had to ask, thank you, first drive, but then they really buckled down because they basically got dog walked in the end zone by Davis Mills and the Texans second team offense. But they got things together. Gabe Murphy, again, I think that there's a world where the Vikings have to keep 5 outside linebackers on the 53. Yes, it's perfectly fine and plausible. Also, Khalif Halassi, who has made some noise the last couple of days in training camp. So he's a corner, he's a safety, been primarily lined up at safety with the Vikings third-team defense, but got an opportunity today as Metellus and Harrison Smith were out, so a lot of snaps up in the air. And Halassi had 2 picks on the day. Second one was off a deflection, but good ball tracking ability, good ball skills. Had some nice. Had 3 PBUs on the day. Like we said, Mertz and Slovis did. That ain't it. Right, so good to see there. Also, Ambry Thomas came away with the interception as well. And injuries-wise, this sucks, man. This sucks. Kevin Seifert, ESPN. Rondale Moore has a pretty significant left knee injury per Kevin O'Connell. He said the play had some characteristics of a hip drop tackle, but would seek more clarity. Given Moore's injury history, O'Connell said today it was heartbreaking. And it sucks because Rondale had an ACL last year at the beginning of training camp with the Falcons. Became a free agent and signed here, a fresh start, a former second-round pick, the pride of Purdue, and he was just starting to get some things together, right, in training camp and practice, as well as Coach had said that he had the inside track for the punt return job, and now, didn't look good. It looked really bad. So prayers up for Rondale, and stinks, man. Yeah. Also, Vikes fan page. Vikings offensive lineman Zeke Corral has a right ankle fracture per Kevin O'Connell. That's 2 Minnesota offensive linemen that have suffered serious injuries so far. Matt Nelson also tore his bicep on Monday's night practice, I believe. And with Corral, he was from Notre Dame, NC State as well last year, and had been hoping to get some traction along the offensive line, maybe make the practice squad, maybe push Juergens for that backup center spot. But, yeah. He posted a great Bible verse. Count it all joy, my brothers, when you meet trials of various kinds, for you know that the testing of your faith produces steadfastness, and let steadfastness have its full effect, that you may be perfect and complete, lacking in nothing. So, he's going to come back stronger. Going to get after things. Going to be placed on season-ending IR. Rondale probably too. So, hoping the best for Zeke Corral, Rondale Moore, full recoveries, all that stuff. Right. But, of course, it seems like McCarthy probably isn't going to play in the next 2 preseason games. Joint practices with the Patriots this upcoming week on Wednesday, Thursday are going to be huge. Going to be huge for number 9. But it's pretty fun. I mean, we got a taste of football back. We got PA looking like Papo Jujo. It's good times, big time stuff, right? So everyone stay healthy. Everyone look good to go. And then week 1, Monday Night Football. Whoop the Bears' ass. gonna be good, man. Anyways, that's it. That's at Sunday Vikings News Dump. You guys are the best. You know what to do. Skol, production value.